You are my warm place. You are my mad strike, set me ablaze. I wish we could stay, but I got other demons I need face to face. You left me with a heavy heart.
Hello! Welcome, shaggers. I should leg it upstairs and get a pen. That's sorry, I'm a bit late. I always forget my paper and pen to write stuff down. Good evening and welcome. How are we all doing? Sunday night quiz now, for real, every week. It just feels like forever because we only have one a week now. But I'm back at work this week in the boozers, so hopefully I can remember how to do all that and speak to other people and stuff. It's been a while. We'll see how we get on. First of all, before we get started, I've got to give a big birthday shout out to one of my bestest fans in the whole wide world. Love this little girl to bits, and it is her birthday. It's Freya McAteer. Hi Freya, I've got a picture of you. I've got two pictures of you. Are you ready? So a big happy birthday to Freya, and a big hello to Jack as well, who's probably watching as well. We are going to do another a kids quiz soon. I promise. I've just been super busy lately, what with all the holidays and that. We'll sort it at some point, I promise. And also, we'll sort the league table out. Probably not this week because I'm going away again, but that's irrelevant. But I will sort it when I get back, I promise. I'm really sorry. And also, Ben, if you're watching, I'll send all that stuff over to you that I've been promising you for ages. We've got all the information that we need. We've got the league table sort of up to date. We just need to add some stuff. Nothing's been missed out. It won't take long for Ben to fix it, hopefully. And as soon as he does, I will post the league table in the group. Everyone's been waiting for ages for this. And it's, I hope it's not an anticlimax, but we will sort that. What we're also going to sort as well is our charity quiz. I'm going to put a date on that. Jamie's been messaging me, and he's dead keen to get that going because I'm going to get him a load of codes. He's going to force it into people, for want of a better phrase, and we're going to get that going, and we're going to raise a hell of a lot of money for dementia, which is going to be the cause, but I need to put a date on that, and I will do that again this week. And also as well, for those that have taken part in the quiz since we started doing it a while ago, we had a league table that we had to close and start again, but those that finished in the top 30 in that, we're going to do a grand finale. I did initially say it was going to be on a Saturday because that's when we used to have the quizzes on a Saturday. I was going to do it before the main event, but what we're going to do is we're probably going to do it on a Sunday now. So we're going to have a main event for those 30 teams that qualified. So I will post in the group and keep you updated. I'm going to get a date on that soon as well and get all this stuff boxed off, and everyone can get planning for it and such. Now, as is tradition, I'm just going to double check that no one needs my help because we've got a few messages. Oh, also as well, big shout out to. Let me just have a little look. I've given him a trial code. David Dooley. I've seen that you've actually joined the quiz, but the system has a filter for profanity, and your name is just hashtags to me. So whatever you've put on there, if you're in our group on Facebook, take a screenshot of it and post it in there so we can all have a good laugh, because I have no idea what you're called, and no one else will either, because it won't come up on the screens, because it's like a profanity filter. I've searched the settings to try and turn the profanity filter off so we can find out what these funny names are, but so far no luck, and the company just aren't returning my emails about it, so we'll sort it at some stage. But yeah, just take a screenshot of your team name, post it in the group, Johnny's Online Quizzes. And for everyone else who's not in the Facebook group, please join Johnny's Online Quizzes on Facebook, where I put all the updates and information and stuff like that. And if you give to proverbials about all that kind of stuff, then you can find it in there. It's that easy. Also as well, and I promise this is the last bit of info before we actually get on with some actual work, we are trying a new game tonight. Okay, so in the fun and games section, I've put in some something new, which hopefully you'll all enjoy. And if it is good, we'll keep it going. I think it's great, but I'll see what you guys think. Not to tell you what it is until we actually get to it. Build a bit of suspense. I'm a tease. Right, okay. Does anyone need my help? No, everyone looks okay. Oh, wait there. Nina, are you sure I'm saying this online? Because I thought it was kind of be a bit of a surprise for someone. Do you want me to mention it or not? Think that one through, and we'll talk about it after the next break, if you're still happy to do that, because said person is watching. Okay, let me do this. And yeah, everyone's okay. We're all on. And also, welcome to the new players as well. We've got a couple of new players on tonight. I've mentioned Paul, and anyone else who's trying to first quiz. Welcome. Let's get started. We are going to do some quizzing are now. Here we go. Turn that bloody racket down. That's loud. Okay, so your first round is round 1, believe it or not, which makes sense, and it is general knowledge. Now, all the questions are multiple choice in the quiz. There are a couple of questions that are a little bit harder, where they're not multiple choice, you've got to put the first letter of the answer, but I'll explain that when we actually get to it. But most of the questions, like the bulk of the quiz, is multiple choice, so it's nice and easy, and you can have a guess if you're unsure. It's 10 points for a correct answer in this round. It will reduce to 7 if you take too long. 3 points is for the fastest to answer correctly, so 3 extra bonus points if you are the fastest. If you are the fastest, it'll play your jingle that you chose at the beginning when you logged in as well. 2 bonus points for the second fastest and 1 for the third fastest. Now, there is a little bit of a delay on YouTube. It has been fixed within the software so that now you can, because each question's got a time limit, it's usually about 20 seconds, and that has been fixed so you can answer right up until the 9 seconds, even though there is a delay. It used to cause us a little bit of a problem, but we don't have that anymore. It all seems to be working fine. But what I do always advise, just to be on the safe side, is please make sure that because of that little bit of a delay, you don't take too long to answer. To get your answer in sooner rather than later. If you wait too long, you might just miss it on the 9 seconds. Please make sure you answer as quickly as possible. Hence the bonus reward. There you go. Also, if you are the fastest to get a question right twice at any point during this round, you'll lose 20 points. That's just to make sure no one takes the piss. Harold, who's not playing tonight, by the way, so everyone, no Harold this evening, so you should all get a fair crack of the whip. So just to make sure that people aren't just completely smashing the bonuses and no one else is getting any. That's the idea behind that. That's also the idea behind the pen and paper, because I'm going to keep track of that manually. All the questions and the answers that you need, everything appears on your app, okay? So on your mobile phone or tablet, if you're posh, everything on your RedTooth app is there, the information that you need. Now, the reason I say this is because sometimes people's YouTube streams can be a little bit jumpy or laggy. If you end up losing your connection to YouTube, don't panic, because if you just follow what comes up on the app, the question comes up and the questions and the options and everything. So just get through the round, and then when we hit a break, just reset your YouTube stream and you'll be absolutely fine. So that's that. 2 very important rules before we get started. Arguably the most important rules of the quiz, and that is top shaggers only and no wet wipes. Crimey River. Here's your first question. What was Merlin's job at King Arthur's court? Avon lady, press secretary, or wizard? Tough one to get you started. No telling, no problem. That's our Claire. That's just probably gone for a wee or a cigarette. Whenever I'm doing the quiz at the moorings and I'm waiting for one team, it's always Claire. Always. Every time. I look up, I'm ready to start, everyone's sat looking at me. I'm like, oh, I can't start this round yet. Why not? Because Claire's having a fag or a wee. End of. Right, the correct answer is wizard. You're a wizard. The fastest to get it right. You're a wizard, Harry. Yay! Well done. You're a quizzard, Harry. That is awesome timing. That's what you love to see. Love to see that. YQ. H, well done, and also well done Hamilton and Big King Ding-a-ling, well played. Here's your next question. Which of the following involves bareback riding and bull riding? Is it the rodeo, show jumping, or dressage? Bareback riding and bull riding. Okay, the correct answer is, of course, the rodeo, and the fastest to get it right. Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Well done, Universally Challenged. Well done, the Donuts, and well done, E equals MC Hammer. Here's your next question. What is the capital of Belgium? Is it Bruges, Brussels, or Munich? Oh, Claire, sort your life out, son. Come on, we're waiting for you every time. Losing lots of minutes here. Valuable minutes. Minutes I could be playing Fortnite after quiz. Come on. Had 7 wins yesterday, just saying. The correct answer is Brussels is the capital of Belgium. 25 if you got that one right. The fastest.
Get your hand off my penis!
Get your hand off my penis. It's Big King Ding-a-ling. Well done, E equals MC Hammer, and let's get quizzical. Here's your next question. Which of these is an Oscar-winning film starring Dustin Hoffman? Is it The Graduate, The Freshman, The Sophomore, or The Fresh Prince? Don't oi me, sort your life out. I'm in twice because I couldn't get on. Bellend. Now I'm going to have to delete your other team. Right, where are we? Sorry about this, everyone. There we go. Right. Maybe let me know next time. Cheers. Right, the correct answer is The Graduate. I have just removed the other. That's what I've just done. The fastest to get it right, Hamilton. Well done, Hamilton. Well done, Adam H, 1988, and well done, Argumentative. Right, here's your next question. Which part of the body does a podiatrist treat? Spine, feet, head, or hands? I've just got rid of Claire's slow team and now everyone else is at it. Come on. The correct answer is feet. 29 have you got that one right. The fastest?
Get on the shitting thing!
Get on the shitting thing. Let's get quizzical. I thought you said someone had nicked your buzzer. That is your buzzer. I put that in specifically for you. And well done, the Donuts and the Northerners. Northerners, semi-new team. They had the first quiz last week. They're back. That's good. Well done. Thank you. Right. Okay. Now, this next question. This is a letters question because it's a fast track. Okay. The reason why we call it fast track is because the fastest to answer this question will go into first place. And I have changed that. It shouldn't say dessert. It should say first. Fuck's sake. We need the first letter of your answer only. Okay. So if I say what's the capital of England, you put L. Okay, for London, that's it, that's all you need to do. Now, the points value for this question is exactly the same as the rest of the round. Okay, so it's 10 points, but reducing to 7 if you take too long. And the speed bonuses are still the same. But you're now exempt from any fastest finger penalties. So you're a Quizzed Harry, University Challenged, everyone else. If you've got the fastest finger bonus, you're not going to lose any points if you get this one right the fastest. You're exempt from that now. It means you're clear as you're fine. You do whatever you want. So if you are the quickest, you will move into first place. Assuming, of course, you're not already there. So here is your question. Are you ready? First letter of your answer. Remember, just the first letter. Here we go. Casino Square is a feature of which Formula One circuit? The correct answer is Monaco or Monte Carlo. It still starts with the same letter, so there you go. 23, if you got it right. The fastest moving into first place is...
I don't believe it!
It's Team Hedon. I don't believe it either. Well done, Disco Dave. Well done, the Donuts. And that is the end of round one. Now, let me just quickly pop Team Hedon into first place before I forget. Where are we? Where are we? Where's Team Hedon? Where are you? Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And you need that many points. There we go. Right. Get back on with the quiz now. Sorry, I have to do all this kind of stuff manually. Keep telling them to add it in as a feature, but no one listens to me. Right, next round is called 50-50. Why is it called 50-50? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's called 50-50 because each question only has 2 options to choose from, okay? So you can have a wild guess. There's also no speed penalties or bonuses involved in this at all. So just get your answer in at any point. The one sort of caveat, which is a word, is that if you get a question wrong, you're out. So it's a knockout format. The last team, it says last team or team standing get 20 points. But that's not strictly true because you do have to get the final question right. So if no one gets it, then no one gets any points. Because the last question in the round is worth 20 points. The first 4 questions are just to get to that question. If you get one wrong, you're out. Now, we have a break at the end of this round, 3 minutes. So if you get knocked out early doors, you can go and have your break, but we have a bonus round at the end of the quiz to play for a head start on the next quiz, on next week's quiz. And some of these questions may appear in that bonus round. So my advice is to wait until the actual break and watch the questions and see what the answers are and stuff, because you might need it later on, all right? Now, I just mentioned earlier, there's no speed bonuses, and there's 20 seconds on the timer, okay? They start off easy and then they get harder. Here's your first question. Porto is a port in which country? Is it Portugal or Englandshire? Literally only one of them's a real country. Come on, hurry up. Oh, God. The correct answer is, of course, Portugal. And all of you got that one right, thank God. Here's your next question. Which former Friends cast member directed the film Run, Fat Boy, Run? Is it David Schwimmer or Lisa Kudrow? The correct answer is David Schwimmer, and you all got that one right as well. Well done. Here's your next question. Which of these is not a Pokemon? Is it Azakabar or Zapdos? I'm not sure I pronounced any of them right, but there you go. Okay, the correct answer is Azakabar. 21 of you got that one right, so we've lost 10 players. So if you are out, you've got to sit out until the end of this, till the start of the next round at the end of the break. But catch these last 2 questions because they might be in your bonus round. Here we go. Next question. Used in dentistry, an amalgam is an alloy of which metal with other metals? Is it gold or mercury? An amalgam. Okay, the correct answer is mercury. And we've lost a fair few. We've only got 10 players left for the final question. What is MCM in Roman numerals? Is it 1900 or 2100? Tough one. Unless, of course, you know your Roman numerals. If you do, it's a piece of piss. Okay. The correct answer, which only 6 of you got, is 1900. Okay, so well done to the 6 teams that got that one right. You got 20 points. Everybody else, you got nothing. I'm going to reactivate you because you're currently disabled if you got that one wrong. So I've got to do all that. We're going to have a little break. That is the end of round 2. Go and have a lovely poo. I will see you in 3 minutes. I'll press this next button. There we go. time for round 3, which is entitled... Hurry the fuck up, I need to change that. Because back in the pubs next week, I need to take that out of there and change it for something a little bit more customer friendly, shall we say. It's for the old dears that don't do the quiz but sit there and look at the screens. They'll be like that. Oh, Barbara, he's put the F word on the screens. It's a disgrace. Words of that nature. Right, okay. So the reason it's called Hurry the Fuck Up is because the faster you answer, the more points you get. Is the long and short of it. Now let me give you the long, which is what she said. Multiple choice with 6 possible answers, 15 points at the start of the timer and 30 seconds on the clock. And as the timer ticks down, the points you get will reduce. But every 3 seconds, one of the incorrect answers will disappear, which makes it easier to answer, theoretically. The fastest finger bonus is 3 for the fastest team, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. Okay? So usual speed bonus. So you start off with 6 answers, and at the end of the question, you're left with just 2. And you can either play it safe and wait till there's only 2 options to choose from and pick which one you think is the most likely to be correct, or if you know the answer straight away, just get straight in and get maximum points. Totally up to you. Now, I just will let you know, because of the delay, the amount of points that is showing on your tablet or phone will be more than what you actually get, because there's a 3.5 second delay that's been automatically sort of inputted. Now, I just need to let you know that's the same for everyone. So it's not like, oh, I'm not getting as many points as other teams. Everyone's the exact same. So there's no advantage or disadvantage. Just means you might not get quite as many points as you think. So when you see your points at the end, you might think, oh, I'm sure I got more than that. That's why that is. Right, are you ready for your first question? Just to remind you as well, if you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point during this round, you will lose 20 points. Here is your first question. Which famous city sank beneath the ocean? Waiting for Big King Ding-a-ling. The correct answer is, of course, Atlantis. 25 if you got that one right. The fastest to get it.
I am the smart. I am the smart. I am the smart.
It's Disco Dave. Well done, Adam H. 1988. Just put a little line under there. And also, well done, Cranky 74. That's neat. Well done. Right, here's your next question. Which of these is an arm of the Atlantic Ocean off the west coast of France? Okay, the correct answer is the Bay of Biscay. 29 if you got that one right. The fastest to get it. Universally challenged. Well done. And well done the donuts, and well done argumentative. Here's your next question. Ca is the chemical symbol for which element? Okay, the correct answer is, of course, calcium. 27, have you got that one right? The fastest to get it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. Well done, Katie Mack, and also Soulful Trio. Here's your next question. How did Julius Caesar die? How did he die? The correct answer is, of course, stabbed. He was stabbed. Some interesting options on there. The fastest to get it.
Get your hand off my penis!
Get your hands off my penis, Big King Dingaling. Well done, Kaylee Mack and Dan Collins as well. Here's your next question. Balder and Loki are characters from which mythology? Okay, the correct answer is Norse. And 22 of you got that one right the fastest.
Aha!
Aha! Dan Collins. Well done, Dan Collins. Well done, Fattening Dicks for Harold and Jam and Eggs. That is the end of round 3. It's time for round 4, which you're all happy to know is just fun and games. Okay, so your first game is play your cards right. You all know how to play cards right. Brucey, bonus, high or low, and all that. If you look on your keypad, you'll see you've got some coloured letters. You're looking at A and B. Those are the only 2 buttons you need during this round. You press A if you think the next card is going to be higher. No. Lower. Oh. It's a good job this all appears on screen in text form. Otherwise, I could be in trouble. So press A if you think the next card is going to be lower. I do this for a living, you know. A if you think the next card is going to be lower. And also that covers you for a pair because it's a knockout style game. So if you get one wrong, you're out. So A for lower or equal to, and B if you think the next card is going to be higher. Now the card denominations are ace is high and 2 is low. So it's Jack, Queen, King, Ace, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, and again for a pair you only go through if you've pressed lower. All right. Now when I press this next button, it will enable to place your bets. You'll hear some music, and you'll notice that your team names are above my head. Once they've been highlighted, it means your bet's been received. So if yours name's not highlighted with a colour, it means we're still waiting. Just waiting for the waffle stompers and no telly, no problemo. No telly, no problemo. There we go. Okay, so the next card is higher. So if you went higher, you're still in. If you're out, don't go anywhere because we've got a couple more games before the end of this round, so you don't want to miss out. So place your bets for your next card then. A for lower or equal to, and B for higher. 6 and 8 are both fairly middle of the pack cards, so even an 8. Technically, there are more cards below it than above it, but who knows. Okay, so all bets are in. Here is your next card. It is higher again. So Jack, if you went lower, you're out. If you went higher, you're still in. Place your bets. Are you going safe with low, or are you going to risk it for a biscuit and go high? Because we've still got Queen, King, and Ace above Jack. We're just waiting for Disco Dave to make up his mind. I think he's going to play it. Oh, he's gambled. He's gone higher. Oh, this is how he won the money last week on the cash player cards, right? It is lower. Not this time, John. Unlucky. So we're on an 8. Place your bets for your next card. Only your Exquisite Harry going higher so far. Everyone else going lower. Waiting for Hamilton. Hamilton going lower as well. Your next card is a King. Well done, your Exquisite Harry. You've won 20 points. Well played. Well played, sir. Well played. So here is your next game. It's time for the horse race. We need to get some new names for these horses. I'll put a poll in the group and we'll get some interesting names going. So just press one of the buttons which will choose the horse that you think is going to win. If it wins, you get 20 points. If it comes second, you get 15. Third and fourth, you get 10 points. Okay, so just pick a horse. Any horse. They all run at the same odds. How many we got? 24 in, and we've got 31 playing, so we're waiting for a couple more teams. Waiting on one more. Waiting on one. Just press a button. Any horse will do. If you don't hurry up, you're going to miss out. Who are we waiting for? Come on. Nope. Okay, okay. And they're off. Johnny's Mondeo has taken an early lead. No, Vauxhall Horser has taken an early lead. Johnny's Mondeo has dropped down into second. Future Glue in third. Sir Trotslot in fourth. Wet Wipe in fifth. And White Long Face in sixth place. So the front three is still the Vauxhall Horser, Future Glue and Johnny's Mondeo, but Johnny's Mondeo has dropped down into third and Future Glue has moved up into second. So Trotslot still in fourth, Wet Wipe in fifth, and Wither Long Face still in last place there at the back. Vauxhall Horser is holding the lead, but we'll come around this next bend. Usually throws a few things up in the air, wants to get around this last corner onto the final stretch. Looks like Sir Trotslot's having a bit of a surge. He's moving into second place, but Vauxhall Horser is still in the lead. Johnny's Mondeo is down in third. Future Glue is in fourth. It's going to be Vauxhall Horser by a couple of lengths. Johnny's Mondeo in second place, Sir Trotslot in third, and Future Glue in fourth. So if you went with Wet Wipe or Wither Long Face, unfortunately, no points for you. Okay, our next round is called Family Fortunes. Nice and easy this round. All you've got to do is pick which answer you think is going to be the most popular amongst you players. So I'll ask you a question, your options will be there. Just pick the most popular answer. The most popular answer will get 5 points. If you pick the answer which is not the most popular, you get nothing. Okay? So all the questions are only 2 options tonight. Decided to make it a little bit easier for you to have a good guess. So here's your first Family Fortunes question. Let's get the opinions. Bread, white or brown? Do we have white bread or brown bread? What do we prefer? Or maybe it's not a preference thing, maybe it's like a health thing. Like, you know what, I like white but I have brown because it's more healthy. Whatever it is, place your bets. It's waiting for JD and Son. There we go. Okay, so the most popular answer, white. It does taste better though, doesn't it? Let's not mess ourselves about. Let's not try and pretend that brown bread tastes nice. We'll only eat it because it's marginally better for you than white bread. If you're going to eat bread, you might as well eat what you like, because brown bread ain't much better for you, let me tell you. Right, here's your next one. Best retired Brazilian footballer, Pele or Ronaldo? And I'm talking about Ronaldo, the Brazilian, not Cristiano Ronaldo. Just for those of you that were wondering. Most popular answer, Pele. You see, for me, Ronaldo, the best. Unreal. But there you go. Right, now the next one is a bit of a personal dilemma. You may or may not have noticed. Got a bit of a beard coming through there. Yeah? So, a bit closer and you can see it. Basically, I'm way behind on my shaving, but I'm actually getting quite used to it. And I don't know whether or not I should get rid of it. Now, Sarah thinks, that's my wife, for those of you who know, Sarah thinks I should shave off my beard. So, with that in mind, what should I do? Keep Sarah or get rid ASAP? Tough one. Do I get rid or keep? Stick or twist? What are we saying? Okay, most popular answer. Can't wait to tell her that. I will go and pack her some bags. Okay, right. Next round. It's a new one. The Beautiful Game. I just picked that photo because I thought it was funny. Basically, it's a football game. Now, for those of you that have played in the pubs, you may have seen me use this a little bit. I've never used it online because we've always done all right with what we've got. But I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and give it a try. And if you'll like it, we'll do it on a regular basis or a semi-regular basis. And if we hate it, I'll throw it in the bin and we'll never see it again. But I thought we'd give it a try. Now, the concept behind this one is it's like the horse race, it's computer generated and a player's going to step up to take a penalty and you've got to pick where you think the ball's going to go, okay? And if you get it right, you get 5 points, okay? If my memory serves me correct. I might have said it at 10, but either way, yeah. And that's it. That's all you've got to do. So it's nice and straightforward, don't require any brain power or thinking, and there's no sort of like trick to it or anything. You just got to guess. That's it, simple as. So, first of all, let's see if it works, because it does take up quite a lot of computer memory. Let's hope it doesn't blow it up. There we go. Load in. Oh, that's always good, isn't it? Is it going to work? Oh, noise. It's absolutely devouring my computer memory. I think we're going to have to bin this off. I don't think... Can you handle it? Can you take the power? Let's try and get at least one off. And then we'll knock it on the head. Right, okay, so pick a spot. And let's skip all this. If we can, it might not let me just butcher it. Come on, hurry up, guys. Press the button. Let's get this over and done with. Come on. F is a save, by the way, and E is a miss. Just FYI. Right. Can he wait forever? Here we go. It's a goal in the bottom left-hand corner, I think. Okay. I'm going to have to skip this one, guys. It's just... it's absolutely killing my memory. One moment, please. Is it going to remove it? No, it's not letting me skip it. Oh no! Well, this was a terrible idea, wasn't it, Johnny? Let's see if I can get rid of it from here. Nope, it's not going to let me do it. We're going to have to battle through. Why do I do this stuff to myself? Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone else would like just put one in and then give it a try, but no. I put a full 5 penalty kicks in. Right, let's do it then. Right, place your bets. Where do you think that ball's going to land? Come on, hurry up. Ain't good all die. It's a goal, and it's D, bottom right hand corner. Place your bets, guys. It's a bit stuttery, but it's working. So, you know, see how we go. Let's get a better computer. I love spending money now. D again. Okay, right. One last game. This one works. Okay, we're going to do Wheel of Fortune. This is for the team in last place. Okay, so that would be. Oh, look, Harold's joined, but if he thinks he's getting in on this, he's got no chance. Okay, so the team in last place is Ninja and Ethipoos. Okay, so as you can see, there's some points there. You're going to get some of them, but you're in last place, but we're about to give you a little bit of a leg up, potentially. Unless you get a kick in the plums. Let's have a look. Is it going to be a big 100 points? Or is it going to be a kick in the plums? Or is it going to be 2 or 3? 2 points. Better than a kick in the plums. That is the end of round 4. Let's have a quick look at the scores on the doors. Then we're going to have a well-earned break. Disco Dave is in the lead. And Team Eden in second. E equals MC Hammer in third. The Greys in fourth. Your Acquisite Harry. Waffle Stompers. Kaylee Mack. Adam H. Soulful Trio. The Donuts. Cranky 74. Big King Dingaling. Universally Challenged. Bride Boski. Late to the Party. Quaver. Dan Collins. 3 in a Pack. Jam and Eggs. Salt Smarts. Whiskey Business. And Hamilton. Right, we're going to have 3 minutes. And then we'll be back with round 5. All right, yes, it does appear that I would need a computer with more memory to do the football game. But Joe Cosway's just volunteered to sort me one out at a heavily, heavily discounted price at his gaff. So I'll be coming to see you, fella, and we'll sort that out. Right, it's time for round 5, which is the Finger Blaster round, which is the most... I would say, I think this is key. I think this is the most important round. If you feck this one up, it's hard to recover. You've got to be super careful with this round. It takes a great deal of skill. in more than one way. It's called the finger blast round because speed is very, very important. 7 questions with a super speed bonus. There's 20 points at the start of the timer, so it's 20 points a question. That's the most points that we've given away so far in the quiz for one question. Now, the points that you get if you get it right reduce with time, similar to the Hurry the Fuck Up round. So the faster you answer, the more points you get. But your fastest finger bonus is 5, 5, 5. So first gets 5, second gets 5, third gets 5. Okay. So speed, very important. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Lovely jubbly. However, if you get any of the fastest finger bonuses, that's any of them, twice, at any point during this round, you could lose 100 points. Okay? So you've been warned. So you've got to be quick. But if we see your name at the end of the question, you get the top 3, you get a jingle, and then 2 other teams. If you're there more than once, 100 points, which could make or break your quiz. So if you do end up with a top 3 fastest finger bonus, then you've got to be careful. All right. So here's your first question. Which sea did the Israelites cross on escaping from Egypt? The correct answer is the Red Sea. 16 of you got that one right. The fastest 3.
Hello, baby.
He's back. Fattening frogs for snakes. FFS, that's Harold. E equals MC Hammer. And Whiskey Business. If anyone wants to meet Harold and give him a thick ear, he will be at the Moorings pub on a Friday night taking part in the quiz with a huge handicap. Probably like minus 100 points or something like that. That is if Claire decides to let him in. You know, she may bar him, but we'll see. But there you go. Well done. So, Fattening Frogs for Snakes, E equals MC Hammer, and Whiskey Business. If we see your name again in the top 3, yeah, you know the score, you lose 100 points. So, be careful, all right? Just make sure you give yourself a bit of time. Not too much time, though. You want to get the points. Right, here we go. Which board game concerns a murder? Monopoly, Scrabble, Snakes and Ladders, or Cluedo? Monopoly in our house. Every time. I'll kill you! 30 of you got that one right. The fastest 3... Oh, sorry, yeah, it's Cluedo, by the way, for those that didn't know. The fastest 3...
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
The Donuts. The Northerners... I'm going to put you down as a North. And Universally Challenged. So, Universally Challenged, you know the score. Donuts, you know the score. Northerners, what happens now is you've got to be super careful. If your name appears in that list again, yeah, so if you get into the top 3 on another question, you'll lose 100 points. So you've got to be really careful now, okay? Here's your next question. Which food is mentioned in the Lord's Prayer? Hot dogs, chips, bread, or chicken fried rice? Looks like... Oh, yeah, we're back. There we go. Right, the correct answer is, of course, bread. Give us this day our daily bread. Well done, you all got that one right, thank God. The fastest 3...
Briefcase wanker.
Kaylee Mack, you're a quizzed Harry. Fattening Frogs for Snakes. He's lost 100 points. Harold, how have you managed that? Oh, so minus 100 for Harold. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see that. You're a quizzed Harry and Kaylee Mack. Do you know what that means? He's going to purposely try and get everyone right the fastest now. He's going to go on some sort of crusade to get the lowest ever available score. Right, next question, here we go. In which month is Thanksgiving celebrated in the USA? Is it October, November, December, or January? Do you know what? 10 years ago, this would have been a really good quiz question because no one would have known it. But now, America, it's like... we just get so much of it through social media, like you just know when everything is in America now. It's crap. The correct answer is, of course, November. Usually the Thursday around between the 20th and the 25th, something like that. And then the Friday after is Black Friday, which is the sales. So 24 have you got that one right. The fastest 3...
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, you're a wizard, Harry. 100 points for you. Off, that is. The Greys and Saltsmorts. You're all right. We've not seen you yet. Here is your next question. How old was Elvis Presley when he died? 42, 43, 44, or 45? Okay, the correct answer is 42. Only 11 of you got that one right. The fastest three.
I don't believe it.
Ooh. Team Heedon, Big King Ding-a-ling, and late to the party. Okie dokie. Here's your next question. From which language is the word tsunami taken? Japanese, Mandarin, Urdu, or Arabic? The correct answer is Japanese. 2018's got that one right. The fastest three.
I am the smart.
Disco
I
Dave,
am the smart. I am the smart.
who we've not seen yet in this round. Argumentative. And Hamilton. Oh, we've not seen any of them twice right. So I've got 100 points to knock off. Fattening Frogs for Snakes. And also, you're a Quizzard, Harry. Now, the last question in this round, we've done this before. The fastest to answer the following question will go into first place, and we need the first letter of your answer only. The points value for this question is the same as the others in this round, but you're now exempt from any fastest finger penalties. So again, the first letter of your answer, so what's the capital of England? London, L, yeah, that's all you need to do. So if your name is on this list of teams, and you get this one right, you know, when you won't lose any points, okay? Even if you come second or third, even if you're not the fastest, if you get it right, the fastest, you move into first place. If you're in any of the second, you're not going to get any penalties now, okay? So the penalties have gone for this round. So just get this one right as fast as you can. Please, God, don't let it be Harold. And the fastest to get it right will move into first place. Are you ready? Please get your fingers ready. Please be one of these random ones that Harold doesn't actually happen to know. Are you ready? Which TV show featured the characters Sam, Carla, Norm, Cliff, Rebecca, Woody, and Coach? Harold, I swear to God, if you've got this one right and move into first place, I will punch you in the dick. The correct answer is Cheers. 22 have you got that one right. The fastest. It's Hamilton. Hamilton, you move into first place. Well done. Well done. Let's get Quizzical and University Challenge. You're so close, but not close enough. So we are going to have a short break. Okay, I'm going to alter the scores, and yeah, we'll see you in 3. Tra. Voila, we are back with round 6. Hold tight, riders, hold tight. It's time for the music round. Sean sings in the style of a club singer. So what's going to happen is you're going to watch a video clip of Sean singing a song a la Vic Reeves in Reeves and Mortimer, Shooting Stars. You know, he does the club singer. He sings, basically he's going to put on a funny voice and sing a song, and you're going to guess what song he's singing. It's hilarious. It's really good. There's only 3 options to choose from. It's 10 points if you get one right. And that's it. No speed bonuses or anything like that. No penalties, nothing at all. Just have a guess. If you get it right, you get the points. Now, just to let you know, this is really important. You need to listen to this before we start this round. Now, I think when I actually put these in, that I haven't altered the timers. Now, the way the music ones work is you won't hear the timer countdown music. The timer will just start when the video starts. I've moved them all up. I think it's like 45 seconds or something on each one, but at least one of the clips is over 50 seconds. So just bear in mind that while he's singing, the time is ticking on, and he might not finish his song and your timer might run out. So just try and answer as quickly as you can, all right? Here's your first one. Yes, look, 45 seconds left.
This week, it's just a lot of random songs. Here we go. Song numero 2.
Looks like you're going to get at least 30 seconds. Five seconds, guys. Hurry up. There you go. So timing not too bad on that one. The correct answer was Wild Thing. Well done if you got that one right. Right, next song. Remember, look at the timer. Just be wary of that. Here we go.
Song number 2. Número 2.
Seconds. Hurry up, just press something. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. I purposely didn't watch that one before I put it on because I wanted to see how funny it was, because that's a song that me and Sean often sing on karaoke. It's called Better Be Good to Me by Tina Turner. And oh, fuck. That's done me, that has. Right, here's your next one. Oh, you got 30 seconds on this one, so hurry up.
And this would be song number 3. Oh, yeah.
Let's take that song. 9 seconds. Yeah, I fucked up the timings on that one. Well done, you all got your answer in time at least. The correct answer is Pray. Right, that is that's that. Let's have a quick look at the final scores before we start our final round. Hamilton holding that lead. Disco Dave in second. Team Heedon in third. E equals MC Hammer. Big King Dingling. Kaylee Mack. The Greys. Waffle Stompers. Adam H. Cranky 74. The Donuts. Dan Collins. Universally Challenged. Late to the Party. Salt Smarts. Let's Get Quizzical. Brian Boski. Soulful Trio. Quaver. Jam and Eggs. Whiskey Business. And 3 in a pack. Right. it's time for the final round. It's go big or go home. Now, the reason we call it go big or go home is because you get to wager your points on the first 2 questions, so you can lose a lot of points here. So be careful. The first 2 questions are called wager questions, so you get to gamble a percentage of your points. So, for example, if you've got 200 points and you gamble 50%, that question will gain you 100 points if you get it right, but it'll cost you 100 points if you get it wrong. There'll be a slide before the question which will give you the choices of how much you can gamble, so you'll see how much your options are to choose from. Now, bear in mind, you lose the points even if you don't answer the question. So getting it wrong, that includes not answering. So make sure that you, at the very least, have a guess. Otherwise, you'll be wounded. After the wager questions, the round looks like this. It's 25 points for a correct answer, 10-point deduction for a wrong answer, 5-point deduction for not answering, and your speed bonus is 3 for the fastest, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. Now, if you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point during this round, you'll lose 20 points. Here is your first wager amounts for the first question. So choose how much you are prepared to gamble, how much of your points. The category of question is Bible and that kind of stuff. If you know your Bible and your Jod and your baby Jeebus, you might be all right. If you're a filthy heathen like me, you're probably screwed. Right, best of luck to you. Here's your question. Where did the Leviathan live? Sea, mountains, forest, or Hades? Don't leave it blank. Have a guess. Come on. Don't leave it blank. You're going to gamble your points. You might as well gamble them on an answer. Go on, throw something in, quick. The correct answer is the sea. The Leviathan lived in the sea. 16 of you got that one right. The fastest 3.
If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Well done. Fattening Dicks for Harold, Adam H, 1988, and Whiskey Business. Let's have a look what that's done to the scores. Oh my! How interesting. Alrighty. Next question. Well, next gamble amount. You don't get a clue on this one. You're flying blind, so just throw it in. Is it a tough one or is it an easy one? You know. Waiting on Brybowski and Dan Collins. Dan Collins, press a button. I'm going to leave this one without you. Hurry up, or I will punch you in the dick. Nope. Roger that. Here it is. What is the main language of the Dominican Republic? Spanish, English, Italian, or Portuguese? I will tell you that when I actually researched this question, the answer surprised me. I was like, oh really? Didn't see it coming. Come on, press summit. Correct answer. Spanish? Espanol? I would have said English or Portuguese. I don't know why I would have said that. That's what I would have said. But that is the correct answer. It's Spanish. So 20 of you got that one right. The fastest 3.
Hello, baby.
Of course it is. Fattening frogs for snakes. Oh yeah, I forgot to write the other one down. Who was it? Fattening dicks for Harold. The other one. Well done, Team Eden, and let's get quizzical. Let's have a look what that's done to the scores on the doors. Interesting. Okay, so this is your last chance. If you've had a terrible quiz thus far and you've absolutely lost everything and you've just done shite, this is your last chance to claw your way back into it. The fastest to answer the following question will go into first place. Please don't be Harold. We need the first letter of your answer only, and the points value for this question is 25 points for a correct answer, a 10-point deduction for a wrong answer, and a 5-point deduction for not answering, so same as the rest of the round. Okay? So yeah, this is it. This is the big one for a lot of people. This is your chance. Come on, get back into it. Come on. Here we go. Are you ready? From which country did the United States purchase Alaska in 1867? Okay, the correct answer is Russia. 13 of you got this one right. Oh no! Who was the fastest? No! No! Harold, well done the Northerners, and well done Team Heedon. Oh God, this is depressing now. I've got to put him some points on. God. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. Where are we? How much do I need to put? Oh God, that's a lot of points. Jesus. Oh God. Right, let's get on with it. Rest of the round, 25 points for correct answer, 10-point deduction for wrong answer, and a 5-point deduction for not answering. Here we go. In Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, what bird does Alice use to play croquet? Flamingo, pelican, swan, or parrot? I think we've lost Dan. The correct answer is a flamingo, and 25 if you got that one right. The fastest to get it.
Get on the shitting thing!
Let's get quizzical. So let's get quizzical. Well done, Fattening Dicks for Harold and Cranky74. Here's your next question. What sort of food is chowder? Pie, bread, cake, or soup? What's happening with Johnny? What's happening, Dan? What are you doing? Right, I'm have to kill Dan. Not in the literal sense, just in the gotta get rid sense. There we go. Okay, the correct answer is soup. 29 if you got that one right. The fastest to get it.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
The donuts. Well done, the donuts. Well done, the Greys and Disco Dave. Here is your next question. Where on the body is blush normally worn? Face, legs, hands, or feet? Blush is a type of, you know, the old makeup. You put it on the old boat race. 30 if you got that one right. The fastest three.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
That's 20 points off for the donuts. That is unfortunate. Let's have a look where that is. Oh, that's going to sting. That is going to sting. So 20 points off for the donuts. Well done to the other team. Sorry, I missed them. I didn't get that. I couldn't. I weren't quick enough. I'm sorry about that. Here's your next question. Which of the following is not a triathlon event? Running, weightlifting, swimming, or cycling? The correct answer is weightlifting. The fastest to get it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. Well done, Hamilton and Big King Ding-a-ling. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the quiz. That was your last question. Right. Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Let's find out who's won tonight's quiz. But first of all, let's look at the top 22. In 22nd place, on 223, it's Fattening Dicks for Harold. Well done. In 21st on 230, it's the Soulful Trio. Well done, Carl. In 20th on 235, it's Let's Get Quizzical. In 19th on 254, it's the Greys. In 18th on 258, it's the Northerners. In 17th on 261, it's Three in a Pack. In 16th on 262, it's Whiskey Business. In 15th on 264, it's Big King Ding-a-Ling. In 14th on 285, it's the Waffle Stompers. In 13th on 290, it's Team Hedon. In 12th on 322, it's E = MC Hammer. In 11th on 554, you're a quizzard, Harry. In 10th on 609, it's Quaver. In 9th on 650, it's Brybowski. In 8th on 672, it's Jam and Eggs. In 7th on 688, it's Salt Morts. Oh, I need to deduct points from the donuts. Sorry about this. I forgot to do that earlier. It might not actually take it into consideration. 1 second, because I've already done the thing. You should have 730. If it says you've got 750, it's because it's not come off. Well, it's not affected the placings anyway, so that is not a problemo. Okay, where were we? University challenged on 720. The Donuts on 730. Kaylee Mack on 795. And the top three, because we have a tie-break situation, it's a toss-up between, in no particular order, Hamilton, Harold, Fattening Frogs for Snakes, and Disco Dave. Now, I can tell you that in third place, on 915 points, only 1 point, is Harold of Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Tonight's winner at 916 points apiece is either Disco Dave or Hamilton. So we're going to have a tie-break situation between Disco Dave and Hamilton. We're going to use the bonus round. You know how the bonus round works. We play the questions at the end. The first question is going to have to determine tonight's quiz. So we're going to have a little break, okay? And I will reset the scores. And when we come back, we're going to find out who's won. Ah! Everyone else takes part in the bonus round, by the way, so stick around for that. And then we've got play your cards right after that for cash as well. And then I'm going to bed. I'll see you in a minute. bonus round, and tiebreaker. So for everyone else, I'll explain the tiebreak situation just before we do the first question. But for everyone else, so what we're doing now is we're playing for a head start in next week's quiz. Okay, so 5 random questions from tonight's quiz, 100 points per question, but it starts at 100 and it comes down with the timer. So the faster you answer, the more points you get. You've got to be super quick to get maximum amount of points. Now, I just want to remind you that because of the delay, it may show on your phone or tablet that you've got like 98 points if you get in really, really quick. But because of the delay, it's 3.5 seconds. It'll probably be more like 75, something like that. So there is a little bit of... So at the end, when you see all your points and you think, sure, I got more than that, that's what it is. So just bear that in mind. Now, you can also lose 100 points if you get one wrong. Okay, so that's a 100-point deduction, so be careful. The points that you're playing for on the next quiz are there on the screen. First gets 50, second gets 40, etc, etc. As always, if you do win some bonus points, please make sure that you're logged in before 10 to 9 on the next quiz, so I can put your points on. After 10 to 9, I'm too much going off, so I can't add your points on before the start of the quiz. And once we get started, I can't add them on halfway through either. Well, I can, but it's too much of a hassle. I don't know you're there. Get logged in before 10 to 9. I'm looking and I'm seeing, and if you're there, the points go on. Simple as. The winner of tonight's quiz as well will not be able to gain any kind of head start on the next quiz from the bonus round. So whoever wins out of Hamilton and Disco Dave, you'll not be able to get any bonus points for next week's quiz. But you are playing for the new league. I'm going to put the league up soon, I promise. So we're going to collate all the points for the new league table. So you still need to do well because it counts towards that. Speed is super important. Get your fingers ready. Here we go. Now, whoever out of Hamilton and Disco Dave gets this question right the fastest will be tonight's winner. Okay? Here we go. Which part of the body does a podiatrist treat? See, there was no polio, was there, John? Looks like we've lost the Northerners, Argumentative and KP Nuts. And we'll be deleting them in a second. I need to look at the scores anyway, so that's quite handy. Okay, so... Uh-oh. I'll tell you, the winner of tonight's quiz, because Disco Dave pressed the wrong one, it is Hamilton. Well done. You were really quick as well. You were like joint third fastest to get it right, so you deserved to win as well. So well done, Hamilton. You are tonight's winner. Unlucky, Disco Dave. Great effort, mate. It's shit when you end up pressing the wrong one. It's gutting, but at the end of the day, what can we do? You are on. But well done. Excellent work, mate. You know, second place. And you're still playing for them bonus points, yeah, for the league. So let's crack on. Climb back up the ladder. Here we go. Next question. His feet, by the way. You knew that. Which of the following involves bareback riding and bull riding? Dressage, horse racing, or rodeo? Rodeo is the correct answer. Here's your next question. What's the capital of Belgium? Brussels. Next question. What's MCM in Roman numerals? Can you remember? $1900. Next question. Which of these is an Oscar-winning film starring Dustin Hoffman? It's The Graduate. Right, that is the end of your bonus round. Let's have a look how you all did, and then we'll do your play your cards out for cash. So, Hamilton, there will be no bonus points for you on next week's quiz because you won tonight. Well done, you. Fattening Frogs for Snakes, Late to the Party, Saltmorts, You're a Quizzed Harry, Universally Challenged. You'll all get some bonus points in the form of 50 for... So, oh, actually, wait there. We've got a couple of tiebreakers there, haven't we? Alright, so we're going to have to move that down. So that means a few more people are going to get some points. So Fattening Frogs for Snakes and Late to the Party, you're going to get 50. Jeez, I'll have to take a picture of this and remind myself next week. Oh, So fattening frogs, late to the party, you get 50. Salt smarts, you get 40. Your Quizzed Harry and University Challenge, you'll get 30. Cranky 74, you'll get 20. E equals MC Hammer, you'll get 10. Ha! Okay, right. Let's do one last game of Play Your Cards Correct for cash. We didn't have a winner last week, so that means it's rolled over, so it's worth a tenner now. It goes up a fiver each week. So that's how it's going to work. We had a winner the week before, was Disco Dave. And he knocked off, I think it was about 20 quid's worth. And we didn't have a win last week, was for a fiver, so this week it's for a tenner. Now, the way Play Your Cards Right works, it's the same as the other, you've played this in the quiz, so you know what you're doing. But the way it works is, if you make it to the final card, you get 40 points on top of your score currently, which means that goes onto your league bonus points, yeah? So it's worth getting to the end. If we have one singular winner, like last man standing and it's one person or one team, then they win the cash. If it's a tie and more than one team gets to the final card or whatever, then no cash, rolls over, and we go again next week. So place your bets for your next card. It's an A, so I'll give you a clue. It can't be higher, so just press A and we can all get on with our lives, which is lower. Lower or equal to. Don't press higher. It won't get you anywhere. You'll be knocked out straight away, unless you want to go to bed, in which case press B and bugger off. We'll see you in a bit. Waiting for Hamilton, Brybowski, and No Telling No Problemo. We don't mess around on this one, Brybowski. Yes. Right, well done. We've got an 8. Place your bet for your next card. And I will be counting down in my head about 10 seconds. And if you haven't placed your bet within the 10 seconds, I will be moving on me out here. So 10, 9, 8, 7. We're all in. It's higher, it's a 10. Place your bets for your next card. Are you going to safe, or are you going to play for it and get go for the win? Salt Sports and Animation are going for it, they're going higher. Everyone else is playing it safe. Oh no, University Challenge is going higher as well. Disco Dave, come on son, crack on. Press something. There we go. It's a 10. Okay, so place your bets for your next one. I'm going to give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lower, so well done guys. Those still left on the screen up there, you've got 40 extra points for the league. So well done, you guys. Right, that is it from me. I'm off. I'll see you next week. Your monthly pass price, it was a fiver because that gave you 3 quizzes, including tonight, and then another 2. Okay, so still another 2 quizzes left in May. I will reduce the price and put something on during the week. So if you still want to get on the monthly pass, then you can do that, and we'll sort you out. Alternatively, you can just pay as you go using the Ticket Tailor website as usual. That seems to work fine, so I'm not going to change that. And yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing some of you in the boozers in the coming week. And in the meantime, stay safe. Don't forget to wash your hands, and yeah, be careful. See you soon. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.